Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our podcast. I'm Lisa, your host, and today we're diving into a topic that I know many of you are passionate about: how you can achieve absolutely anything. It's a bold statement, right? But with the right mindset, tools, and strategies, the possibilities are endless. To help us uncover the secrets to achieving our biggest goals, I've invited an incredible expert, Peter, who has coached hundreds of people towards success. Welcome, Peter.
Thanks so much for having me, Lisa. I'm thrilled to be here and share insights on this exciting topic.
We're so glad to have you. So what can our listeners look forward to in this episode?
Today we'll discuss the steps to set meaningful goals, the power of belief and persistence, and practical tips that anyone can use to turn dreams into reality.
I'm sure our listeners will find this super helpful. So let's dive in. Peter, achieving anything sounds like a big dream, but for many people, it feels impossible. Where should someone start if they want to believe it's possible?
That's a great question, Lisa. The first step is to realize that the biggest limits we face are the ones we create in our own minds. Many people think, "I'm not smart enough," or "I don't have what it takes." But the truth is, anyone can achieve big things if they change how they think. Instead of asking, "Can I do this?" ask yourself, "How can I do this?"
I like that way of thinking. But what about fear? A lot of people are scared of failing or being judged. How do they deal with that?
Fear is natural, Lisa, but it doesn't mean you should stop. The best way to handle fear is to take small steps. Fear usually grows when we sit and think too much. But when you start doing something, even if it's a small step, the fear gets smaller because you're proving to yourself that you can move forward. Another trick is to ask, what's the worst thing that could happen if I fail? Most of the time, the answer isn't as bad as we imagine. Then, think about the best thing that could happen if you succeed. Focusing on the positive keeps you motivated.
That's really helpful. You mentioned earlier that being clear about your goals is important. How does someone get that clarity?
Great question. To get clear about your goals, think about two things: what you want and why you want it. The why is super important because it gives you the energy to keep going. For example, if you want to get fit, your why might be to feel healthier, have more energy, or be able to keep up with your kids. It also helps to imagine your future. Close your eyes and think about your life 5 or 10 years from now. What are you doing? How do you feel? Once you can see that picture clearly, it's easier to figure out what steps you need to take.
That's a great exercise. But once people have a goal, how do they stay motivated, especially when things get tough?
Motivation comes and goes, so you need to build habits that keep you moving forward. First, celebrate small wins. Every little step you take is progress, and progress feels good. Second, focus on doing instead of being perfect. If you improve just a little bit every day, those small changes add up to big results over time. It's like planting a tree. You water it a little every day, and eventually it grows strong and tall. Finally, remember that setbacks are part of the process. If something doesn't work out, don't see it as a failure. See it as a lesson. Every great success story is full of mistakes and challenges, but those are what help us grow.
That's so encouraging. Are there any specific habits you think can help someone achieve their dreams?
Absolutely. Here are 3 simple but powerful habits. 1. Start your day right. Spend the first hour of your day doing something that prepares you for success. It could be planning your tasks, reading something inspiring, or just taking a quiet moment to think about your goals. 2. Keep learning. Never stop learning. Read books, watch videos, or listen to podcasts. The more you learn, the better prepared you are to solve problems and take action. 3. Take one step every day. You don't need to do everything at once. Just focus on one small step each day. Over time, those small steps add up to big results.
That sounds simple and doable. It really shows that the biggest changes start with small, simple actions.
Exactly. The secret to achieving anything is to believe in yourself and take one step at a time. You don't have to know the whole path. Just keep moving forward, and you'll figure it out along the way.
Peter, that's so inspiring. I feel like our listeners are going to take away so much from this.
Thank you, Lisa. And to everyone listening, remember this. Don't let fear stop you. Take the first step, keep learning, and never give up. You have what it takes to achieve anything.
Now, Peter, it is time for our fun fact today. Did you know that the simple act of writing down your goals makes you 42% more likely to achieve them?
Yes. There's a psychological element to it. Writing down your goals makes them feel tangible and reminds your brain to stay focused on them. It's like creating a mental contract with yourself.
That's incredible. I'm definitely writing my goals down from now on. Peter, thank you so much for sharing such valuable insights. It's clear that achieving anything is about clarity, persistence, and taking consistent action.
Absolutely, Lisa. And remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Embrace every step, even the setbacks, because they help you grow.
It is so true. Well, that's it for today's episode, everyone. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, with the right mindset and actions, you can achieve anything. See you next time. Everyone, now it's time to learn some important vocabulary related to the topic, how you can achieve anything. Dive into meaning, to explore or examine something thoroughly. Example, let's dive into the details of this project and see what needs to be done. Judged, meaning, to form an opinion about someone, especially based on their actions or behavior. Example, he was afraid of being judged by his colleagues for asking a simple question. Handle, meaning, to deal with or manage a situation. Example, she was able to handle the pressure during the meeting with confidence. Setbacks, meaning, difficulties or problems that cause progress to be delayed or reversed. Example, despite the setbacks, they managed to complete the project on time. Tangible, meaning, something that can be touched or physically felt, real or concrete. Example, the results of his hard work were tangible, visible in his improved skills. Embrace, meaning, to accept or welcome something enthusiastically. Example, she embraced the challenge of learning a new language and quickly improved. Persistence, meaning, the quality of continuing to do something despite difficulties or delay in achieving success. Example, his persistence in studying for the exam paid off when he passed with high marks. Mental contract, meaning, an internal commitment to oneself, often in the form of a promise or goal. Example, writing down your goals creates a mental contract, reminding you to stay focused. Thank you for listening to our episode. I hope you learned something new and helpful today. Please give us a like and subscribe for video like this, share it with your friends, and let us know what you think in the comments section below. We'll be back with more interesting discussions soon.